Welcome to Nation in Conversation here from the Nampo Harvest Day. With me is Rudy Dix. Rudy, agriculture, where do you fit in?
So we don't fit in directly. We're not a line department. We're the Department of Planning, Monitoring and Evaluation, the custodian of the National Development Plan. What we do is monitor and ensure that implementing departments who are responsible for specific sectors, like agriculture for instance, implement those particular commitments that are in the National Development Plan. From our point of view, we monitor that. We make sure that it happens. We also design specific interventions and support. The initiative with the private sector is an important thing. It's driven by the President, it's driven by the CEOs. For us as DPME, we play an important coordinating role to ensure that these kind of interventions that support the growth of the agricultural sector does happen.
Now talk about what people talk about the PPGI.
Yeah.
What does it stand for and how does it fit into the South African economy?
So the PPGI is the Public-Private Growth Initiative. It's an initiative that was started out of the President's 2018 State of the Nation address where he talked about Tumamina. And what then happened was that Dr. Johan van Zyl, the CEO of Toyota, together with a number of other business people, basically went to the President and said, how can we help? You know? And he basically said to them, well, you can help by ensuring that can you coordinate sectors? Can you get specific business sectors to be able to commit? And out of that was born the PPGI. Today the PPGI has 24 different sectors participating in this initiative. 14 of them have developed very comprehensive 5-year plans, and it is led by the President from a government point of view. Very, very important initiative. One of the first initiatives where a solid collaborative foundation has been developed between the private sector and government to ensure a common program on investment, on growth, economy and transformation happens. In particular, the agricultural sector has been very, very positive in their participation. We need to enhance and develop that public-private partnership to grow the agricultural sector and the economy broadly.
In terms of taking us forward, what is the end result? What are we trying to achieve?
All of us are committed to South Africa. We're not going anywhere. We have to grow this economy. We have to reduce unemployment. We have to deal with inequality. And this initiative is very, very different. Partly because there are no particular promises being made. Right? What we do developing is on solid relationships, on particular projects. For instance, there are a number of projects that the private sector have come on board with. They, for example, identified a number of inhibitors. Over the past few months, we've been working with government departments to address those challenges and inhibitors for investment. And I think this makes it very, very different. It's new, Theo, and so of course, teething problems, many challenges. We have to have real conversations. But it's part of our commitment for the private sector to say, here is our plans, and for us to say, how do we align our plans? How do we make sure that we achieve a common agenda, which is growth, investment, unemployment, and transformation, and work together in that kind of partnership.
Rudy, sometimes you find these grand plans at CEO level, at ministerial level, at department level, but the challenge is getting it cascaded down. How does one go about getting that right?
What we need to do is find expression. So while we can talk about it, there are particular projects that must be designed. I know through project implementation, we can ensure those kind of partnerships. For instance, I think it would be useful for business to partner with colleges. Business knows what skills they require. They also know the challenges of the education system post-schooling. So those are kind of genuine partnerships. So partnerships develop, challenges are overcome when the partnerships are there and we're able to address those kind of things, that the challenges that we face for growing the economy.
Rudy, thank you very much. I hope next year we sit here and we talk about the successes.
Thank you, Theo.
From me, Theo Foster at Nation in Conversation at the Nampo Harvest Day, good day.
Nation in Conversation, in collaboration with ENCA, moving the needle on the agriculture debate, in proud partnership with Senves, Bayer, Engen, Nedbank, Afgri, Grain SA, and John Deere, in association with Hinterland and Isuzu.